It's your situation. My bad.
You know what? So listen, y'all, I'm actually about to start running this live now. That way I can send y'all the link type thing, and y'all can start sharing it on your Facebook. My page is going to be not private, sorry, public. So, it can go from there. But I'll let you know when it actually starts. But before we get started, I wanted to thank y'all. And this is episode number 8. Oh, shit.
Thank you.
That's the word. Thank you for having me, for real.
So, no, I mean, listen, we can't run this without you guys. I mean, me and T could talk for hours, too, but I don't know if anybody really want to listen. Look at you. You cute, T. Sorry. I don't know if anybody really want to listen to us all day. So
man,
we gotta bring in some, people to kind of like change it up a bit. Oh my goodness, Talaya, are you kidding me right now?
That's hard. Look at Tyrone face. That's hard.
I'm getting mine right now. I had to go.
That's hard.
So for work, I can't do the same things I'm gonna do here. But
But I also, somebody told me that that's hard. Somebody told me the green screen crack. They just said go get poster board, just green poster board.
That's all you gotta do is get a
and
poster
take that shit up, like tape it in a wall form.
So I actually have my screen. I actually have mine.
Fancy.
You go to but the dollar store, y'all already know. Or get the 3-boarded one. It has 3 things. You sit it up on like a chair or something behind you, you'll be straight. But
you put me up on game.
But man, listen, like I said, I wanted to thank y'all. As you know, tonight we're gonna start talking about relationship and all things.
My favorite topic.
I know, Jay. That's why I was like, T. And she was like, maybe we should bring Jay. I'm like, I think so. At least for this one, we definitely can. And then Tyrone hit me. He's like, I'm ready. I think I'm ready. Whenever you
Let's rock. I'm always ready.
I'm like, well, you have the opportunity to get on with me, T, J. Look, all these initials.
I like it.
But, let me see. I'm going to just put this title on real quick. Ooh, that's not how I spell it. Jay, I'm really upset. You really are not playing music, are you?
I don't know how to do all of that right now. I'm sorry.
You don't know? Okay, you know what?
But then it also that should be tripping when you play music. I just figured that out. I can't even do blends.
It's okay.
Like they flagging my blends and all of that. I'm like, yo, this not even.
That is not a good. Yeah, you got to just play it safe.
They didn't even do that. I did this. I created this.
For real.
Shit. Oh, we're gonna mute this, or we're gonna put it on private. I'm like, y'all hate. There we go.
I got the wrong song.
I love you. I love you. I love you.
Can y'all hear that? Is it like clear?
Oh, broken.
Oh, you got.
Look, it's going backwards though, B. Like I can't have that. It look crazy. See, but it's backwards. Damn.
You just rotated yourself though.
That's hurtful, man.
Hey Tyrone, of course, bro. Yo, congratulations, man, on winning the election.
Oh man, appreciate you, man. Look,
I knew you could do it.
That's right.
Yeah, man, look. First time elected, man. That's crazy. It's shit crazy. Like I still feel like.
Sorry, can we fill Talaya in? She's unaware. Sorry. So let's.
Oh yeah, I'm on the UN school board. Got elected. Yeah.
So
I got 7,000 votes.
Miller, that was him.
Oh, I voted for you.
Oh man.
You just knew he was black, girl. You just knew he was black.
Sure enough,
Not
you
like
did the right thing.
backyardigans.
You did the right thing. I ain't mad at you.
That is so crazy.
That was my hope. I said, yo, all the niggas gonna vote for me because like Tyrone, I'm gonna vote for Tyrone. Yeah, that's the easy. If it was me, I would have voted for Tyrone.
Yeah, shit you can't say online, right? You can't put that in the status.
No, not at all. No, you see, I'll be straight. I be playing the role like I don't put up positive
niggas.
shit. Yeah,
no,
I don't put up positive shit.
That was the
Only
first name I
positive.
put. I ain't even worried about nothing else. I just put you, and then I went on about my business with everything else.
Hey, appreciate you, man. Appreciate it. Like, hopefully, look, it's 2 of us on there. They mad too, boy. I just got my email this week. It took me like 3 weeks to get an email, man. But that's neither here nor there. You know what I mean? I could talk about that for days. They mad. They mad.
Listen,
And you were going, I forgot all the other people you were going against, but I did try to read up on each one before I selected.
Hey, look, man, I'm glad you picked me.
I was about to say, you got the right one.
Yeah, word.
What the kids say? You got the right one today.
You got the right one today. That's it.
So listen, we are actually live now, y'all. Why is that picture coming up? Oh, wait, let me. Oh, that's
Wait, this is a whole.
Okay, there we go. I don't know what happened, but I tagged you guys' names. So if you guys want to take a quick 5 minutes to just do your blast out to everybody, get them on board so they can start watching. Unfortunately, the wrong
I just did it.
pops up, but...
I think when they tag, it's like a video playing.
Yeah, it's us.
No, it's you.
It should be. It's me?
With a 1991 shirt, 9 p.m.
No,
Facebook Live.
No. I tagged you in. Oh wait, crap. I don't know.
You didn't tag us in like nothing.
No, I'm about to say I don't see it. I look.
No, it's because some reason this thing ended up making everything private and only for me to see, which I don't understand why that happened. But it should be there now.
Make that public.
I just made it public.
Gotta make that public.
Did you see it?
So let me go. Nah, I'm about
Oh yeah, there you go. I see it now.
Damn.
I don't see it.
Refresh.
You ain't looking. There we go.
Refresh.
Okay,
Jay.
Funny T. You know what, Talaya? We're gonna be fighting.
Black excellence.
I don't see it.
Really? T.
They see it, but I don't see it.
You gotta go to her page. Did you go to her page?
Oh, I thought she said she tagged us.
She did, but yeah.
But
You just gotta go to her page. Go to her page.
Thanks.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. I can tell already.
My thing too. So yeah, I don't know where this is going, but I don't see y'all anymore. That's
okay. We got 9. Shout out to the 9 viewers in there.
Oh, we got 9 already.
Hey,
hey, what's going on? Good to see y'all, man.
So time out.
Shout out to
Tyrone. Tell us where you're located with that backdrop right now.
Oh, right now I'm in my I can't even tell you where I'm at, man. I don't even know, honestly, man. This is a picture I got offline that I thought was a dope background. That if I'm on an important call, they be like, "Damn, he got money. That's just crib.
He got money."
Yeah, you know, I got a bachelor pad, even though I'm married with 2 kids.
Change his salary.
Yeah, cut me up, upgrade me. You know what I mean?
Oh my God.
Samantha, get HR on the phone.
Immediately. This guy, what's going on with him, man? We're definitely paying him too much. Like, his place is nicer than mine.
Well, listen, we usually start this show out. Everybody knows this is Mind Your Mental Mondays, and it's pretty much been going now. This is the 8th episode. We're going to start it off, and we always start it off just asking how everybody's feeling today, how your day's been, and then we're going to jump into the topic of relationship. Jay came up with some pretty dope topics based on relationships, and I actually want to dive into all of yours because I couldn't think of nothing else after that. I read his questions and then his stuff, and I'm like, damn, I ain't got nothing.
It's very important. It's very important.
It is. So, we can start with you, T. How you feeling today, girl?
I'm actually feeling good.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah.
Got
I'm feeling
pearls around your border, like.
Yeah, I got the pearls, but yeah. Overall, I can't complain. I'm feeling joy today.
Good. And how about you, Tyrone?
Oh man, I'm great. I'm always good, man. And happy Martin Luther King Day to all y'all, man. Everybody watching Happy Martin Luther King.
Absolutely.
Yeah, feeling good, man. Life is good.
Yes.
Look at you singing this song and everything. You feeling it.
You got to.
Got the Stevie Wonder on. I ain't mad at you.
Listen, where are my glasses at? Let me stop playing.
You the Stevie Wonder version. I ain't mad at the Stevie Wonder version. But my only question is, when you do the Stevie Wonder version, when does it end? Every time I'm singing it, it's like you just gotta, it dies out slow. You know what I mean? Then
especially when you get to that happy.
Oh yeah, no, I'm always dumb by it.
And there's actually more lyrics to the song, y'all. I didn't know. It's a whole 10-minute track.
Yeah.
Whole 10 minutes.
Big Jay gonna know. Jay gonna know that.
You know he knows.
Whole 10 minutes.
He probably tried not to play. He's like, y'all sure you want to listen to this one?
I listen. It's like 5 minutes before you even get to the happy birthday. Cue point.
Right. It's just the instruments. But how you feeling today, Jay?
I am feeling
honest hour.
Honest hour, safe space. Now I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling beautiful. Glad to be able to talk. Like, this is gonna be my therapy session. I haven't seen my therapist in a while. So.
See?
Oh, look, right on time. Right on time.
My podcast yesterday was about music and a little bit of this stuff, but we get a whole hour and I get other point of views, and I have two beautiful Black queens on also with a fellow king.
Oh, my man.
Different perspective.
I know.
I was looking forward to this.
You got us all blushing. It's all right. Let me sit up straight. I might button up my butt.
I gotta. Come on.
I mean, get your minds right, y'all. We queen and king.
There we go.
Absolutely. I like that. That's good energy to bring in.
Yes.
Talking about.
Absolutely.
So how are you doing, Ebony?
I feel wonderful.
Good answer.
I mean, it's Monday. Kids had off of school. I had a chance to just relax. I was going to do what Jay just did, but I'm good right now.
That's a vape. This is vape.
I was about to say, that's dope. I thought that was his own effect. Yeah, like, I didn't see your head more. Oh, man, you got smoke coming out. That is amazing. Zoom is stepped it up, man. Yeah, Zoom is dope. I didn't know it did all that.
Yeah.
Fireworks?
Damn. Hold on, let's start this all over. I got to I want my fireworks popping.
Look, put that in your back screen. Put that on your back screen. But no, I'm feeling good today, man. You know, it's another chance to get this Mind Your Mental Mondays. Again, this is my therapy too, y'all. Like, that's really why I wanted to start it. And when I got T on board, well, she's always wanted to do something where she could talk about different topics. I love talking, and you know, we already obviously had the platform with the magazine, and I'm like, I started doing this thing where I was just putting out different quotes, memes, whatever, on mental health awareness. As y'all know, we had with the magazine the Our Men Matter event, and we actually have to track back to that. It's coming, I promise it's coming back, but right now I'm flowing through this Monday, you know, this feeling of being able to get away from certain things, because like I said, my kids didn't have school today, which was great. It was a chance to just chill, not have to worry about nobody getting in, logging in on nothing, or actually trying to teach my child how to do certain things, because in my mind, like, when I'm gonna have my moment. So this is my moment when I get to talk to you guys, have an adult session of like conversations that just, you know, are necessary, as we know, and are very intriguing, to say the least. So I'm just happy to have y'all here, and thanks, T, for asking.
You're welcome.
But we can go ahead and get started, because we got, you know, some people up here viewing and stuff. I really don't know how to figure out this whole viewer thing, y'all. I'm gonna just be real. So at one point it had like the eye with 11, but I realized that if you're scrolling, you can still watch it and not be seen as one of the watchers.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a time where I think we had over 200 and something views and stuff. And I'm thinking, okay, that means people probably literally was just watching it in their feed instead of just clicking directly onto the video, which is dope. Either way, I'm glad y'all see it. I'm glad y'all tuning in and jumping on or whatever. But nonetheless, you know, we can get right into this whole relationship thing.
Let's talk about it.
I don't know. Love is love. That's a great thing. It is challenging. Let me ask a question. does anybody understand why it's so challenging? And if you do understand, help me understand and help me to, I guess, not believe that it has anything to do with this men are from Mars, women are from Venus thing. And I say that because we're two different species here. We all move different. We all think different. They say men are very simple. They say women are complicated. Like, help a sister out. Why is it so complicated?
Who want to go first?
Oh man, I could jump in. Like, am I the only married person on this panel right now? Because I'm married, man. So you know what I mean. I got my insight's gonna be a little different. You know what I'm saying?
No. Whatever your insight is, bring it. That's the point of it. I feel like all of us right here, we're all diverse. We're all in here to hear it. What you're coming from your standpoint. Like, I'll be real with you. I don't even think I don't want to even talk based on I guess a title, I guess, way or whatever. Like, I don't even want to put titles out there. Speak based on who you are as a person.
Word.
Now you would, you know what I mean?
So I'll jump in first, man. I think it's hard, and the one thing I think from my experience is expectation. Like, and I don't mean that in a way like, somebody coming expecting the world. I mean that, the expectation that we have for love, that we have from media and TV and things you see, like, relationship goals. You see that, everybody, like, they look at somebody with a nice car, two good looking people together, and they see all the good on social media. When you watch movies, like, you never see nobody put up relationship goals when they arguing. You know what I mean? Right. But that's a real part of a relationship. You know what I'm saying? But when you get to that hard part, you know what I mean? You feel like, oh man, it's over. I'm done with this. This ain't how it's supposed to be. But that is how it's supposed to be when you stick it to a long-term relationship. So, like, I think in any relationship, expectation is what's going to be the deciding factor on how far that relationship goes and how much each party gets out of that relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
That makes sense. It's funny that you said that about nobody, like, it's like they don't boast about when they're in an argument. Like, nobody be like, oh, I can't wait to get in this relationship so I can argue with my family.
Word. Yes. Or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like if you gonna put up the good, you gotta, I ain't saying put up when it's bad, but put up after you get through the bad. Like, me and my dude or me and my girl, we just went through it, but now we good again. Tell people that. You know what I mean? Don't just tell them, oh man, this is dope. We in Aruba. This is major. Look at us. We both look amazing. Look at my new car. Oh, we going here. Look at my kid going. Like, tell the full story. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, they don't get the opportunity to experience it. It's another thing. I could go on for hours talking about it, but it's not just, I also think self-awareness. You got to know who you are before you get with anybody. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's, again, not just in romantic relationships, any relationship. You know what I'm saying? So if you building something with somebody, you got to know what your turn-off says. You got to know what your deal breakers is before you go in. Because once you get in there, you know what I mean, it's a murky situation. You know what I mean? Because you might end up thinking, I'm not going to deal with that. I'm not going to put up with that. But once you're in the situation and you know the person you with, you know what I mean? You might say, you know what? Yeah, you might end up dealing with it. And then if you got empathy and understanding, it's going to go a little different than you expected. So, again, it goes back to expectation for me. That's what I think.
It's expectation. I will also say is I always go back to programming. We're a lot of people were programmed for like an old school love. So like everybody compares, just like the old, not even said the old ways, the old way of things. Like the current argument right now is, should you go half or should the man still be the provider? And then access is also easy. You get what I'm saying? Before you had to leave the house to go find somebody else. You get what I'm saying?
Word.
Now you can do it from the phone. You get what I'm saying? You can go to the bathroom in 10 minutes, match with 5 people on Tinder, I mean, you or answer inboxes or things of that nature. Like, it's less work. Like, you can do everything from your phone. So it's either work or phone. Back in the day, it was work and you had to go out. You had to go to the club. You had to go to the mall.
Yep, you
got approached at the grocery store. Right. So it's love. I mean, I don't think love is hard once you have a clear understanding of, you know, why you are the way you are, how you got to where you are, and you know, if you have an open mind, and you're open to being changed. Because one of the things I hate seeing, and it's a lot of women that post it, because let's be real, if when you see women post, it's mainly about men being trash, or relationships, wanting all these memes, and I want this type of guy, I want this kind of relationship. Like my brother said, it's the goals, relationship goals. So people only see the end work. I had this conversation, and we were talking about music with the customer. People and athletes, they see the end work. They see the LeBron James, the Kobe Bryant's, everybody on TV. They don't see that. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Date night. Y'all might think, oh, this is a scheduled thing. Nah, date night is because I had to compromise, because we just had a rough 2 weeks. So we agreed to do date night to fix this relationship. We just look happy. But like I was saying, one of the things I hate posted is when they compare marriages from now to back in the day.
Totally different thing.
It's so different.
So different.
Yeah.
My grandma was married to grandpa for 60 years, and such was married for 6 months. Well, grandma had to live through, you know, kids out of wedlock. Yep. Grandma had to deal with abuse. Grandma had to deal with embarrassment. Grandma, like, she stayed because back in the day, she had to.
She had to.
She might not have had a job. Like, not like that, but like, you know what I mean? Back in the day, in the 60s, 70s, it was one person working.
Yeah.
Where she gonna go? Yeah, like, she got 2 kids. She can't take them to her mom's house.
Right, and her sister probably going through the same thing.
Right, she had to. My kids are grown. They moved out the house, but I'm now 50, 60. Who the
You gotta go get your first job in 20 years. You ain't got nothing on that resume.
Right.
That's a hard thing.
All right, Bernard, go move in your son's old room. He's out of here.
Right.
We're still together. So that's,
you know what they don't talk about is that some people, especially in the older days, they did sleep in 2 different rooms.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, and some people do that now. I know some people I used to work with.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It can give you a peace of mind to at least be, you know, cohabitated in the same household. But if you're in separate rooms and you have that space, that's why men have their man caves, and that's why women are now getting their she sheds. Because you really, it's going back to what y'all said about knowing yourself. A lot of times we get into these relationships without knowing ourselves, to where now we're trying to be one, forgetting, okay, you're being one only to be whoever that person thinks you should be, and whoever that person is being whoever they think you should be. But at the same time, once you get to a point when or a breaking point, and you're like, all right, I need to go this way, and all right, well, I need to go this way, because now you're trying to figure out it's time to grow. It's not to grow apart, but again, it's that time to spend separately. So if you have those separate rooms in the home, to get that time to yourselves, let your man watch TV, let him play the game, let him do whatever the hell he want to do. You go find what you gotta do. You go find what you like. You go find what your girl over there having wine for wine night or something. Go do it. Like, you gotta have a sense of self. And I'll be real with y'all, on the personal experience, I ain't had that for a very long time. And when I found it, it was like, oh, that's what this feels like? Oh, I'm good. Go ahead. Bye.
Live it up. Absolutely.
Right, go ahead. Get home tonight. Just be safe. If you're hungry, something will be made. If you're not, go eat. Be safe. That's it.
Right. And I used to say, even when it comes to like relationships and marriage, you know, people say the cupcake phase, and even with marriages, I say people want the marriage. They want the wedding. They don't want the marriage. You get what I'm saying? Like,
they don't want that work.
That's real. That's real.
Like, they don't.
Go ahead. They want this big, extravagant, all that. And after that, now I mean, I got what I wanted. Now the hard work hit in, and they're like, "Nah, I ain't with this.
They ain't tell me this was marriage was like."
Yeah. Nobody had that.
They ain't tell me I had to step outside of myself when we get into an argument or when we, everyone gets jealous. I mean, and when they say like, oh, men don't get jealous, that's a female trait. Nah, everyone has that moment of jealousy, but it's how do you handle it? Like we all insecure about something, but insecurities and jealousy kills a lot of relationships because now people are disguising quality time with just occupying you so you can't go out and do something else.
Yeah.
I want you up under my arm all day so you can't go out via thought. You get what I'm saying? That's male and female. That's not even just women. So
that's real. That's real.
What you feeling?
They dropping knowledge out but
He is.
What you feeling, T?
No, I'm just taking it all in because I mean, like, it's the truth. And like I just feel that what has been said is that, and I'm looking at Jay's, like some of his topics, and it was just like you have to love yourself completely before trying to love someone else. Yeah. And so my thing is, do you think you have to be complete, or could you be already working towards it and still allow, like yourself to love someone else, or to feel it's okay?
Be working towards it. A lot of people will recognize, they're toxic, or they'll recognize their bad traits, or they'll recognize what they don't like about themselves, but then they'll say some shit like, well, the motherfucker's just gonna have to take me how I am. And and I get that, but at the end of the day, like, you're not even taking yourself as you are.
Yeah.
So
you're pushing projecting whoever you are onto somebody else and wanting them to do all the work.
One thing that stuck with me from my marriage, my ex-wife always told me, she was just like, I shouldn't have been the one that made you happy.
That's real.
No, that's real.
That's 100 right there.
That's real.
Wait, hold on. But the question is, was you open to that when she said it? Was you like she said it? Then what was your reaction? That's what I'm saying.
So that's
like, what the fuck you mean? You ain't supposed to make me happy.
Yeah.
Once I sat back, got outside of myself, and was just like, oh shit. It triggered a selfishness in me, which is absolutely okay. That's another thing people gotta understand. It is 100,000% to be selfish. It's what you're being selfish about and what you're being selfish for. You have to make sure you are okay before you go taking care of or being a part of a team. If you're not good, and that comes from loving yourself completely. If you're overweight, if you don't like the way you look, then work on it. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
If you have trust issues and you have past trauma, know your past traumas and work on it. Don't just say, I'm overweight, I hate my body, I'm ugly, but somebody's gonna like it. Like, if you don't like it,
nobody
else gonna like it.
What? Because they're gonna look at you like, okay, so what you gonna do about it?
And then when you find somebody that does like it, don't shoot down their compliment or downplay them. Because now, all right, somebody like it. You bugging. Like, look at this stump. Like, all right, you fat. You just fat.
You in a no-win situation in that situation. Like, you know what I mean? I think you look amazing. I look bad. What do I say to that?
Yeah.
Ain't no coming back from that.
Subconsciously, there might be times I might do it. And it might not even be with, whoever I'm with. It could be with a friend or a family member or something like that. It's almost like it's not attention seeking, but it can come off as like, I don't know, some type of passive aggressiveness, like, in a sense or whatever, where I'll be like, have your hair look great. Oh, this thing? Like, just take the compliment, or
you do it without even noticing you're doing it. It's a response. It's almost like it's almost like when you out and see somebody and it's just like, how you doing? You already know how that conversation is going to go without even thinking about it. Oh, I'm good, brother. How you? Oh, I'm living life. How you? I'm black, blessed, and highly favored. How are you? Like, nah.
It's always a generic response.
Right.
Always.
Then that's when you gotta fuck a bitch up and say, well, do you really want to know how I'm feeling? Or are you just
say
saying that
too.
you saying that just to be polite? Is when you offer somebody food, is you offer them some of your food with the understanding from both of you that you're gonna say no.
Yeah.
I offered you my food, so you can't say you ain't offered. I wasn't being rude. But then when let me get a wing. You like,
I learned that lesson. I ain't do it. I don't do that no more. Now
look, like hey, you order extra.
Hey, look, you better get me when I'm ordering. Like, no, you want something? I'll get you some, but I ain't giving you none of mine, bro.
It's all that, like you said, it's that subconscious action that people don't understand. Consciousness and subconsciousness. You tell that to some people, they go, huh? Subconscious. What's that?
Yeah, I think people got to work on themselves, man. Like at the end of the day, like you at 20, ain't you at 30? You at 30, ain't you at 35? You should constantly be evolving and growing, even if it's small. And if you got to be aware of your childhood traumas, because we all got them. It's all like however we came up, our experiences as a child is going to come out at some point in our lives. In any relationship you had. You know what I'm saying?
Especially us as Black people.
Yeah.
Tenfold.
Because our response is pray on it. Talk to Jesus. Talk to me. Jesus can't help me with this one.
Like for real.
Yeah, it's so funny because one of the first segments that we did it seems like you were on that page. Yeah, it's coming back to that. So the things that y'all are saying, that's true because that's what it was always talked about. Like, oh, just pray on it. But it's just like, maybe y'all prayed on it back then, but you still see that y'all prayed and thank you for the prayers because like we're still here and standing. However,
it don't work.
Prayers did not work. Well, it did not fulfill other areas because those traumas has been passed on to us now.
Yep.
So
and now
what else are you going to do?
Curses.
Yeah, and it's tough. And one thing I learned in a relationship that I have been in, for a few years, I don't know if I can call it, a friendship, is that I had to learn that there were parts of me that either I just pushed away or that needed to be healed, but it only came up in that particular friendship.
Yep.
All right. And that's what
it was deep rooted, like really deep rooted things that had to be checked. And I don't know if it's going to be for this current situation or if it's going to be for somebody else. But like really taking a hard look at self and knowing that I could be a trigger, I could say things, I could do things. It takes certain situations that you are in for something to come out. So it may not be into your 30s. It may not be into your 40s. But
and that's where communication comes in. It's like, once you know yourself, you got to be able to communicate to that person. Like, yo, this, and this, I'm going to react like this. And they got to be empathetic and understanding and say, you know what, I get that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their thing.
And be aware of their comprehension.
Yeah, they
I tell people all the time, have you ever talked to a brick wall?
Yeah.
You look foolish. Yeah. Because the brick wall is not listening to you.
It's not listening.
It's a one-way conversation.
And a lot of times people listen to just respond or have that response and not actually take into who you are as a person. I ain't gonna lie, that becomes very frustrating to say the least. But again, it's understanding them as a person, not knowing how to truly know themselves well enough to be able to receive what you're saying.
You know how many debates and arguments I won when I told a person, listen to understand and not to respond? And then they would respond on top of that. And I'd be like, you're doing it. And they'd be like, well, what do you mean? Listen to what I'm saying. Take it in. Understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Then respond. Because as soon as you say that triggering word, they cut you out and already know what they about to say. Yeah. And we subconsciously all do it.
Yeah.
But when it comes to men and women, when we do it, it's you're not paying attention, you're not listening. Or what's taking you so long to respond? I'm reading this fucking novel you just sent me. I'm on chapter 4. It's 7 more to go. Which part? And they get mad. They get mad.
Exaggerate that. We don't
listen.
That bad.
Y'all get mad when we respond to certain points. Thing. That's what we comprehended at the time. Why can't we talk about this in sections?
Or you pick out what's the most important that you really answer first. And I'm like, hold up, what happened to this message? You just left out the point that I'm really trying to get made.
So what I started doing is my response.
I too much.
Whether if it's text message or I'm listening, I'm going to digest this. I'm going to gather my thoughts and then I'm going to respond. What are you thinking of a lie? No. Fucking listen to what I just said. I'm gonna digest it and I want to gather my fucking thoughts. Like
how
I
long?
To be able to,
right.
Huh?
But for how long? See, the thing is,
that's you're only responsible for what you said, not how a person takes it.
Yeah.
So
that's right.
Let me.
Y'all remember that, though. Y'all better remember that.
And again, it goes back to understanding. You know what I mean? Like being empathetic and understanding that I done just sent him a 6 messages in this message. You know what I mean? It's just one long joint, and it's 10 different things you done touched on. So you got to be understanding, like, yo, dog, you can't expect me to answer all this right now. You know what I mean?
That's just SATs.
Yeah, dog. Like, and I'm at work at that. I'm literally standing at work. Oh shit, I don't even know it. Hold on, man. I got to get you in 1 second, bro. I got that.
My boss is over my shoulder. He said you bugging, but I'm not going to say like.
But y'all know what I respect though now, and I think it's because of growth in me as a woman or whatever. I respect that you guys are taking your time before just jumping to your responses. Because I think at a younger age, that's kind of just how y'all are. Yeah, okay, whatever. All right. Yeah, sure. All right. Like, just to get it over with. But now I think because you notice how it affects you as a man, you literally are like, hold up. She ain't about to get me this time. Let me read through every point and make sure I feel like you guys also are being empathetic to us. Because y'all know we coming with it. We going to come with them messages. Because in our head, it's like we just got so much going on up here. You know what I mean? So it's like for y'all.
That's when we care.
That's
when we care.
It's like the Care Bears. It's not like the Care Bears. We care.
Listen. Because if I don't care, and you sent me a 4-page letter.
Are you hitting them with a K? With a K? Okay.
I-G-H-T.
Or I'll straight up tell you, I'm not reading that shit.
Yeah, Bert.
I'm not reading that shit.
Because
you don't care.
Protecting your peace. You're protecting your peace. I get it.
Protecting my peace. Like
that's always number one. Because if you ain't right, y'all can't be right.
Sometimes though, I be feeling like people be putting that out there as a quick way to just ward you off. Though I ain't gonna lie, some people kind of be like,
I mean, they do.
Protecting my peace. You ain't protecting nothing because you over here trying to bash at
me. Sometimes that's why you got to know the person you with. Because some people, it depends on the person. You know what I mean? Like when you get with somebody, you really should take your time, dog. Like watch them, see how they act with their mom, their family, see how they interact with other people, and you'll get a better idea on how they gonna react with you. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
That's why I put that topic. That's why I put that topic in there. Somebody said that there's a different version of you in everybody's head.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So when we look at women and when women look at men, it's this image that they've attached themselves to.
Yeah.
So it has to do with their experience.
Right. But
go ahead, Jay.
But when they don't live up to that expectation, it's you lied to me, or you're not the person who I thought you were. Like you're right. I'm not the person who you thought I was.
Because I'm me.
I'm showing you me, but you see this.
Wow.
I understand wanting to see more in a person or seeing a person's potential. But again, if said person does not see their potential,
don't do. Ain't nothing you can do with that.
They'll never see it.
Nope, you can't force somebody to change. All you can do is be the best version of yourself and hope they come up to your level, but sometimes they're not gonna do that.
Yeah.
And and honestly, when you're in a long-term relationship, you gotta give them the space to do that. Because in the long term, you're going, it's a roller coaster.
Yes.
Like
shit
go
change.
up, you know what I'm saying?
People change.
You knocking all over.
Right.
Yeah, dude. Like,
right. Yeah, absolutely.
It's a process.
Like, people change. So a lot of people are out here trying to mold cement covered clay. Like you ain't even break through they still haven't shed their walls. I'm not breaking your walls down. Not those walls. I knocked the other walls apart, but I ain't. You get what I'm saying? Like,
you'll knock those walls apart.
I knocked the walls apart.
Yeah, I love those walls.
Because
get mentally good, but you gonna help them.
Because at the end of the day, I'm help destroying walls that somebody else is going to get the benefit of molding the clay.
So look, that's a good explanation of it. How do y'all all feel about that? That you may, or you have been with somebody and say things that y'all had did, as far as
wait, T, hold on. You froze for like 2 seconds and all of us was looking at you like
mid-sentence too, man. It was a bad freeze.
I know we all froze. We all was like
yeah, I'm starting to move. Like, all right, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm all right.
Say that again.
Right. But T,
y'all all wrong. 1, 2, 3. All wrong.
We love you, T. It's just that one moment that we had to hear because it cut out. What were you saying?
Start all over again.
So how do we feel
when like you have invested in someone and like you have helped them or like they have helped you into a healing phase and they've gotten better and you see the work, but they weren't for you? Are you could you be completely okay knowing that, dang, all these years we went through this and like now you're thriving, but it's for that person, not for
you put all that in for them to be better for someone else?
Yeah.
Honestly, if you feel some type of way, you were doing it for the wrong reason.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you were doing it for you. You were doing it for the benefit. You was doing it to receive the benefit versus actually wanting to, willingly help someone out, regardless of the outcome. So if I help you if I help you heal, and if I help you get through all your traumas, and I took on all that burden, but we didn't work out, if I feel some type of way, so that means like I did all that work for nothing. Nah, you did all that work to better somebody else. You get what I'm saying? You're releasing somebody else out in the world that is enlightened and is going to be overall a better person, and that person will always remember that you did that. But if you come in like, yo, damn, like all that shit I did, and you want to leave me and go marry this nigga, or you want to go date this chick, and you're doing good. So
and I also think when that's the situation, you probably need to take a look at yourself. Now I mean, because why is it that this person's thriving and y'all went through it together? You still obviously have some scars from that situation that you need to heal.
You do have leeches though.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You do have energy vampires, but you have to be aware and open to noticing that. You have to honestly look like, all right, well, am I receiving the same energy? You get what I'm saying? Am I always the one giving advice? Am I always the one listening? Am I always the one? You get what I'm saying? Like when I put up the Joe Budden lyric the other day, I'm tired of being strong. I just want to be weak for a minute. Like, did you offer me that a time to be weak? Did you say, you know what? You're always venting to me. You're always opening to me. How are you really? Like, how are you? Like, are you healing? Are you? Let me take a step back and help you out. You get what I'm saying? So we got to take note of that.
Yeah. That was good. And I think that's like another thing. A lot of people, especially if you're strong in general, it don't matter what relationship it is. If you're always looked at as the strong one, and when you do have your moments, it's hard for others to be like, well, why are you acting like this? You're always supposed to be tough, and it's not that you're not strong, but it's just like you have a moment. Like, I want to be able to just lay my head on you, or just say, you know what, I'm tired today. So that was a good, to put out there, because it's just, there's a lot of strong people who just want to feel weak sometimes, but not weak that they're like defenseless, but just, they just want to rest.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And not always be that go-to person.
Mm-hmm.
And be able to be able to receive what what you're dishing out, but also be full of aware and be honest of what's going on, and you're not wasting anyone's time. So like that's my whole thing now. Like, a lot of people ask me, like, why are you still single? This is like, to be honest with you, I am way too selfish right now to take someone else's feelings and issues into consideration. I'm focusing on my time, on my healing, and
you don't mind breaking the walls,
right? But you know what, a lot of people, but and it's the whole thing. A lot of women will reply, "Oh, so you just want to still be a hoe?" No, it does not mean I want to be a hoe. That honestly means that I can't give you the time that you may need or want to feel like you're the only one, or like I care, because again, I have a lot going on. I'm still healing. I have school. I have work. I have my career. I have my passion that I put to the side on my match. So I'm focusing on that. We can talk. We can be cool. We can go out here and there. We can do all that. But to say that I'm yours and you're mine, and it's not going that way.
That actually goes into the one thing you mentioned about love languages, in a sense, because now what you like, what you tolerate, what you don't want, whatever the case is. And I was going to ask, like, what are y'all love languages? Because it sounds like, Jay, while you just said, I'm single because I feel like your love language is, like I said, in that whole thing that you just said. But what exactly, do you know what your love language is?
My love language is, which is weird. It's weird. My love language is quality time, physical touch, and gift. Right. You see that face you just made? Right. Weird as shit. Quality time, physical touch, and gifts.
Let me write this down.
Yeah, mine. What's mine? Quality time and affirmations. Quality time and affirmations is mine.
That was
I could, like, that's what's most important for me. But everybody different.
Yeah.
You gotta know what that other person's language is, so you could hit what they need. You know what I'm saying? Make sure they hit what you need. Communication, man. It all come back to it.
I'm definitely touch, affirmation, and that time also. Everything else, like, I don't need the gifts. I don't need all that other stuff. But when I say affirmation too, it's not always about, oh, Ab, you look good today. I just want to know that if I did something, let's say I got up out of bed today, right? Knowing that for the last couple of days I probably had a hard time doing it. Yo, I'm really proud that you got out of bed today, man. Like, something like that. You know what I mean?
It's the little things. That's what we have to understand. It's the little things. Like, it's not. It's literally the little things. Like, and I say it's weird that when I say quality time is, if I've been put in a situation where I've been on dates, and I'm in the back of my mind like, yo, I could be making music right now. I could be working on
and breaking down
DJing
walls
right now.
And breaking down walls, T.
I could be making a beat. I could be doing something music. I could be by myself right now. And then I've also been by myself. Was like, I'm gonna go to the movies and end up going to the movies by myself.
It's the greatest.
I like being by myself. Like, it's weird. But
it ain't weird. I'm with you. It ain't weird at all. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that.
I think all of us love those type of moments.
People like, yo, you went to the diner by yourself? You fucking right.
Yes. I went out to eat today by myself. I drove 40 minutes. I drove 40 minutes today. And, I went to where I wanted to go. I sat, I took my book, I wrote in it, ate, watched the little scenery, but that was my quality time. That was for me. So it's just like, some people are okay with being alone, But then there's moments I love just being on the couch, just having a full conversation.
Right.
You know? And
balance.
That balance, yes.
You gotta have that balance, man. Like, ain't no person one way. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you feel like I could be rah 1 minute, then the next minute I'm crying. Like, dog, I watch ESPN on Sundays and cry like a baby. Right. You know what I mean? They be showing them things. I'm like, damn, that was deep. Like, and I'm like, I'm comfortable with that. Like, all right, dog. And then the next minute, I'm what, man? Like, I'm ready to cut somebody out. Like, dog, it's balanced.
When that My Wish music start on ESPN,
Jay knows.
God damn, the little baby's cute.
Oh, man.
Give him a damn ball.
Oh, man.
Sign his ball.
Damn, dog.
I gotta go to work.
Like, I don't know, because, you know, I'm watching it by myself most of the time, so I ain't saying that. I'm just come down. Kids come downstairs, I got tears rolling down my face. What's wrong? You all right? Nah, dog.
Go to work, eyes red as hell. Like, you all right?
Yeah, I'm good, dog.
I actually want to ask y'all, how do you handle whoever you are with, have been with in your past, whatever, them being in a mental crisis? And by crisis, it may not be like, you know, to where they have to go to a center, but they're just having that mental breakdown. They're literally going through some type of issues. How do you guys handle that as men? Do you feel helpless? Do you feel, you know what I mean? Like you're not, I guess, able to give, like, I guess in knowing who you're with too, you would know what they would need or like, but at the same time, as y'all just said, not everybody's one way all the time. Right. So how do you guys, or have you guys ever been in situations where it was difficult for you to handle somebody being in a mental, you know, crisis?
Well, go. You want that one, Jay? I see your face. You want me to take this one? I got a quick answer, but I know you're going to dig in.
Go ahead, my brother. Go ahead.
All right, so, like, I feel like it always goes back to empathy and understanding. You know what I'm saying? Because 9 times out of 10, you want to know your partner, but then once you get to know him, you know, like, the 9 times you're going to know the reason. If you communicate well, you're going to know what's going on. You just try to be there for them, support them, and give them what they need. But in some cases, it ain't nothing you can do. You can just be there and be patient and understanding and get through that situation, depending on the level of it, of course. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, if it's truly a mental crisis, it ain't really much you could do. But if, you know what I mean, they function still getting through, you just be there and do the best you can do and try to take as much stress off them.
I like how you said give them what they need, because a lot of times I think when we see situations where we would be probably in, we'll give them what we think they may need or what we would be okay with. So you saying what they need, I like that you said that.
Yeah, because it's a lot of, I think that's super powerful, because people always saying, yo, dude, what's the saying? How the saying go? Dude, treat others how you want to be treated. Nah, dog, you treat them how they want to be treated, and they treat you how you want to be treated, and that's how it should go. But, you know, that's been around for years. I'm not a real fan of the saying. I don't say it like treat others how you want to be treated. Nah, treat them how they want to be treated.
I found out working retail that phrase that they say, treat them how you think they want to be treated, not treat them how you want to be treated. Because like you said, we're all different. That's actually a great date question that people don't ask, because they don't ask, you know, how are you in tragic situations, or how do you handle, or how are you when you're having a mental breakdown? You get what I'm saying? So you know that, you know, I'm a type of person, I want to be left alone.
But do you communicate that?
Right.
Yes. But then again, you have women are like natural nurturers. You guys are mothers. You get what I'm saying? Like, you guys are moms. So it's like you want to I talk to me. I don't want to fucking talk.
Give me space.
Like, it's literally, it's not you. It's not you. If anything, I'm going to be even more frustrated, because I don't want you to feel as if I'm shutting you out. But this is how I handle my mental. This is how I handle my depression. This is how I handle my anxiety.
Yeah.
I come to my studio and I blast depressing ass music. I'll
Mhm.
cry for an hour, maybe 4. I'll create something. I'll do something, and I'll be fine. I don't know how to handle a lot of shit. So if a person, I've been told I was a bad friend because my reaction and my level of empathy is just like, I don't know, like, like almost like that's fucked up. Like you listen, but it's just like I don't know what to say right now that's going to,
Make you feel better.
make
Yeah.
you feel better or make you feel like I care. So I'm going to listen. People aren't used to people just listening.
Yep.
So when they're venting or when they're lashing out, it's just you look and just like I understand. I'm listening. I'll do that shit. Like you'll be like, yo, why you keep saying that? Just I want to let you know I'm fucking listening. Like I do that shit
Get
at
word.
work.
May not-
Like, because if I'm sitting here just looking at you, you probably gonna like in one ear, not the other. No, I'm listening. I'm listening. Understand. Okay. Okay. You get what I'm saying? Then I'll ask, do you want me to talk or do you just want me to listen? I've learned that
Mhm.
over the years
Gotta have it.
Yep.
because there's another meme going around this fucking meme era when they're
It is.
saying that I feel like when someone's explaining something to you and you bring up a story that you've went through that was similar,
Yeah.
it's not me making it about me. It's me showing you because when people, I haven't had a close one, a close relative, knock on wood, die on me. So I don't know how to handle someone losing a mom. I've never had a dad, so I get jealous over that shit. Like when niggas be like, yo, my dad, like, yo, I've seen people like my dad is in the hospital. I'm like, yo, fuck, I wish I can say that.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, damn. But I don't know how to handle that. So it's just like, I'm sorry for your loss. And that's it. And I've had a person was like, yo, I thought you didn't care because you ain't asked how I was. I don't want to be asked how I am, or I don't want people hit me up if I lost a loved one. So
Yeah, because some
I'm
people don't like it. Some people don't like you always asking how they are when they're grieving.
right. So I now that I'm older and I'm wiser, I will ask that question like, yo, how do you handle mental breakdown? When I start dating, that's gonna be a huge
It has to be the first
Has
topic of
to.
conversation.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
what's your traumas?
We
Yeah.
all just have
With that same face too.
actually,
What's your
No crime.
traumas?
look, the first question should be, how did you handle this pandemic?
Right.
Word.
But you
Right.
know what? I think also with that, continue to ask hard questions in the beginning
Mm-hmm.
because
Get out the way.
sometimes we wait until a situation happens and
Yeah.
then it's like, oh man, and I'm not saying like you're gonna hit all the hard questions prior, but
But that has to be.
hard questions need to be asked, and then we as people just have to be honest and I can say be trustworthy, like tell us the truth. Don't sit here and try to
Mhm.
sugarcoat nothing and like just tell us the truth.
The
Like my,
bar is so low when it comes to dating, when it comes to love, when it comes to relationships. I can I can say like I've ruined my last relationship. I walked away from because it wasn't normal to me. You get what I'm saying? The fuck what huh? Like it was just not normal to me, so I walked away from it. But the bar is so low, so when you ask those questions, a lot of people don't know how to answer.
Yeah.
Some people still don't know how to answer gold
Do people
questions.
actually date
and
though?
that's your sign right there. You asking, hey, what's your 5 year goal? When they start stumbling, nah, dog, it ain't for you. This is
Ain't
for
for me.
you, for Jay, that ain't gonna work for her.
Can't be for me. Like,
So do
Nah.
dude,
people even get out to date enough to know how to handle those
the
questions?
problem is
Or like talk?
the programming,
Yeah.
the programming. Let me say this: women are fucking confusing. Okay, so now
I know what I like to eat and what I want to eat. Okay.
No. It's not even about that. It's not even about that.
I don't believe you. That's a lie. I don't. What you want to eat right now? Bet you don't got no answer.
French fries. I can't.
Ooh, all right. That's a quick answer.
You have a set of women who like things this way. Then you have another set of women that like things this way. Then you have two other groups that kind of like things this way but don't like things this way. You have women that are like that love aggressive men. What men to chase them. Then you have women who don't like that. Oh, you thirsty. Then you have women, oh, you're aggressive, you're rapey. Then you have women that are like, my fantasy is to be raped. It's like, what? But then you have women that
she's role playing. She's role playing.
You talk too much, or you communicate. You can't hold a conversation, or you talk too much, or then they talk too much, or it's confusing. So you have to ask this, or you're not aggressive enough. I've had somebody tell me I was too nice.
I mean,
that ain't nobody.
I remember a few years ago, I've had someone tell me I was too nice, and they try to circle back a couple years later, you know. Actually,
after they done been done dirty by somebody.
Maybe you're not too nice. Maybe it is me.
Like, T, what was his mom like? Was she real aggressive or something?
They
say that?
I didn't get too deep in. I know it was like a fast. It wasn't nothing long term or nothing like that. But I do know like he had daddy issues and he had some other issues going on. But then like I just remember him telling me I was too nice, and I did take it to heart. Like, how is someone too nice?
But what do you do in that situation? I'm too nice.
Yeah, I don't know what to do.
Fuck you then, nigga.
Yeah.
All right, I'm too nice. This work better for you.
Ain't this what you want?
I had an ex plan out a day to make me mad. An entire she wanted to see what I was like mad. So we're spending time. I went over there. Right. So we went to a friend's house, you know, we all around, we chilling on the porch, you know, summertime shit. And she was like distant, but like quiet, talking to everybody, kind of ignoring me. And then when we left and went back to her cousin crib where she lived, I went to the bathroom. She left.
Like he was in the bathroom?
She left when I was in the bathrooms. Her ass went next door to the friend's house, like to the neighbor's house. And I asked her cousin, I was like, yo, where'd she go? She goes, I don't know. She just walked outside. She ain't say nothing. She ain't say she'll be back. She was like, I don't know, nigga, sit down, chill. I'm like, all right, yo, I'm out. Caught the bus home. Text message. She was like, I finally got to see you mad. Like, I'm sorry. I planned that out. Lose my number. Lose.
When someone wants to get you to that point on
number.
Yeah, that's one you. If you can, you don't even respond to that one. Exactly. I finally see you mad. Just block, delete,
right.
Block.
Matter of fact, I wasn't even mad. I was happy you left, so I
like, yo,
thank you, thank you so much. Thank you. Now I know.
Now I know, you know.
And that's why I say the bar is so low. Like, you want me to put your fucking head through a wall? Like, what do you? How you don't want to see me angry? I don't want to see me angry. I don't know what I'm like when I'm angry. So why do you want?
Yeah.
I don't know what I'll do.
I tell T that all the time. I'm like, T, I don't know what I'm capable of. So I've never been to a point where I've been pushed to a. That's
why I avoid conflict at all costs. I don't know what I've seen me at points where I was angry or heard things, and I'm just like, I don't like him. Like he's
right.
But to purposely say, oh, I want to make you mad, or I want to see how you are angry is not it. But it's just like at this point now, we just have to ask those questions. Not my man Tyrone, he's married. He happily married. But bro, like honestly, like sit, date night and cook your wife a dinner and sit down at the table and just talk. You get what I'm saying? Because not saying you haven't, but it's just ideas that anyone in a relationship, like if you can't sit down and actually have a heart to heart with somebody that you're sharing time with all the time, you're living with, you have kids with, you're dating, you're in a relationship with, you're married with, you get what I'm saying? Like sit down and have a 4, 5, 6, 7 hour talk. You get what I'm saying? Just let all this shit out, because at the end of the day, I tell a lot of people all the time, at the end of the day, a person should never be able to come back and tell me, well, I didn't know.
Yeah.
Word. After the fact, that's real. Like in real, like we, I don't think we hit on it today. You gotta be like damn near best friends with you in a relationship with a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta be tight first
Honesty is the
before
best
y'all
policy.
get to the other stuff. You know what I mean? Like if y'all ain't really got no friendship, because for me, I've been married. Wow, that's the base of my marriage. Friendship. You know what I mean? Like that's my dog. I love.
Can I
like
bug out with you, or
exactly.
do we got? You know what I mean? Can you handle my silliness? Can you handle me being out in public? Like I'm not a jealous person. So if I'm walking, if we're out in the public and I'm walking, and you get what I'm saying, and I take a steps back or a few steps back, or you ordering something, or you shopping, and I see a dude checking you out, I'll tap him like, money, she bad, ain't she?
Right.
She dope as, go holler at her, bro. Go holler at her.
Oh, he sent you over here. He sent you over here. Oh man,
you get what I'm saying? Like that's you know, it's if you can't do that, and you
sign again?
Huh?
What's your sign again?
Oh, I'm the king of all signs. I'm a Libra, baby.
I knew it. Okay.
I'm a
Continue.
Libra.
I knew it.
So what?
I'm a Libra.
I knew it.
I'm a Libra.
Wait. Say it again.
Libra. The scales.
That's right, baby. That's me.
Are you a Libra too?
Right, y'all just made her day. You did it.
And then
I'm about to say I ain't no Libra, man.
I'm not either. I'm an Aries.
But the problem.
Cancer.
Okay.
Y'all right now actually your sleeve, Cancer.
That's what they say, but
You
I don't really do that.
I guess you do.
I could tell.
I don't know, man.
He keep putting his head down, blushing like.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, look, dog. I know me, but I'm like, I don't know.
Well, see,
I can't tell.
People honest, and you honestly gotta know yourself. Like I can tell you, I'm indecisive as hell.
Same.
I'm indecisive as hell.
That's an Aries thing.
I don't like conflict. I don't like arguing. I'm super flirtatious. I get bored easy. And like I can love multiple people. Like is the problem with us is this is the problem with me. I can flirt with you and just because I'm bored.
This is something to do.
I can flirt with you because I'm bored.
Because I'm bored.
You could be a -10 on the scale of beauty. I'm a sweetheart you. I'm a damn girl. What? You know what I mean?
You're twiddling your thumbs in need of
That's where because people fall in love. And not saying like with other signs they don't, but people will fall for that type of person.
Yeah, they will.
Because you know, like we're sweet, you know, like we're outgoing, but then like they see something and they draw to it. So if you give them some attention, it's like
right. But then I also leave it up to you to take it further. You get what I'm saying? Like, how are you going to take this flirt into an like? Are you going to flirt back, or are you just bored, and are we just going to be bored flirting, or you know what I'm saying? Like, and so that's what I know. That's what I know about me. Like, I really get bored easy. Like, I get bored as fuck easy. Like.
That's why you have so many things.
Working at the state and you being bored, Jay.
Bored.
You live an exciting life. You can live an exciting life. Things get boring quick.
Right. What they say, I was doing the things that y'all do at 21 at 15. So it's like, I'm bored now.
That's it.
My life is a party. So going like, but it's I like I told people I was going to try to open up because like I have a chakra necklace on. My daughter bought it for me for Christmas, and she's into it. So I know what chakras are off. A lot of people don't know that. My chakra is my throat, my heart, and my grounding is off. I seek
Crazy
approval.
you said that.
I'm not comfortable in my skin. I'm fighting love and emotions, and I'm not speaking my truth. So that's why I'm honest when it comes to dating or courting women.
They putting it all out there, man. Jay like he an open book. Like, nah, this is it right here. I'm
an open book.
That's it.
You'll never be able to tell me, well, you didn't say.
Right.
Or you didn't listen.
Yeah.
You didn't understand.
There's a lot of women that
right out the gate. I told you all my
scared of it too.
My favorite line, Jay-Z says, it's like I ain't tell you from day one, I ain't shit. When it comes to relationships, I don't have the patience.
Is that
right now? I don't have the patience for it. I don't. We can have a relationship. We can,
But why go through all that? Why not be celibate then?
Be what?
He's breaking down walls, girl. What you talking about?
Be what? Be what?
Say that again. I don't understand.
Listen, I sell cell phones. I don't sell a bit. No.
He's not comprehending what you're saying right now. Like,
I'll sell weed. I don't sell a bit.
Okay. But if you, my thing is, if you want to get through all of that, why add in the sex? Because sex for some people, it complicates things.
It does.
It does.
Like it does.
But should the woman, I guess, is the woman getting complicated in the midst of it? Because I've seen that happen too. I ain't gonna lie, I've seen that happen. Like she would go in and be like, oh yeah, we can do this boo thing, no problem. But then she in it and he's still not trying to change nothing. And she's like, okay, hold on. I'm starting to feel a little more now.
Like, yeah, but like both ways, or it could be him and she's at the point, you know what, I do want more. I'm gonna go.
I get exactly where you're coming from.
So handle
he gets mad.
Handle it like I don't want to say a business, but handle it like what it is. Come to the table. All right, look, I'm starting to catch feelings.
All you want, it's still gonna.
I'm starting to catch feelings. We're gonna have to pause this.
Look,
we either got to go the X route, or we're gonna have to cut this. We're gonna have to
some guys men swoon women into still continuing though. Even though you putting it out, oh, okay, so if you're catching feelings, let me let you know I'm catching feelings too. So then it'll go into this whole.
Oh, that's the foul. That's wrong, man.
Right, but it happens. It
happens. I'm sure it happened both ways. I'm sure it ain't one way. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure that's.
Then you're not being honest. You're not being honest with yourself.
And that's the simplest.
Seriously, not being honest with yourself, or you're doing more than what's required in the relationship.
Relationship.
What are you in for?
Talaya, he said relationship.
Relationship. I'm gonna make that there. We're gonna normalize that thing.
Yeah.
She a Libra. She know what a relationship is. She got like 4 on her phone right now. I guarantee.
So she ain't touching it either. She like, I ain't touching no relationship.
I don't have no.
I'm not even into this.
I knows you. I knows you because I knows me. Okay, but honesty is the best policy. I was always told that. I said, give me all of the information so I can decide. So
my friend is
if I tell you, this can be a relationship.
A
physical friendship.
Jay. My friend, she just texted me. She said, "What is a relationship?"
Break it down, Jay.
Break it down, Jay.
Let me break it down. All the stuff you do in a relationship, but with a friend, with the understanding that this is,
so you're not gonna have a title.
No title.
That's whack.
But you do everything.
I mean,
but why
relationship?
Why
fornicating?
So Jay,
why
is the difference between relationship and situationship?
A situationship to me is somebody that was in a relationship or who's tried a relationship, like a quote unquote relationship with that person, but kept having sex. You get what I'm saying? A situationship is you still sleeping with your ex-husband or baby dad.
Oh,
you get what I'm saying? Or ex-boyfriend. That's a situationship.
Shit. Hold on, let's break this down.
That's a situationship. Like
the
feelings are there. They'll always be there.
Shit.
What Fab say? Good sex, bad relationship. Like we just bad for each other, but we can still fuck. But we catch that moments of I want to be sweet and nice, but then we argue and we break up and then we fuck to get back together. No. A boo relationship is somebody with the equal opportunity, like equal understanding. When I'm with you, we together. When we separate, we single.
That was a great explanation. I understand it perfectly. I understand exactly what he's saying. That makes sense.
Boo relationship versus situationship in the thing.
Right. And if you just so happen to get a serious situationship, I respect it. You get what I'm saying? Or, you know what I mean, if she bisexual, then we can make this a group thing. Why not try a poly thing? You get what I'm saying?
No, that's a conversation for a different day, Jay. I'll bring you back for that one.
Yes, but
Jay had that smirk like I've been waiting to say this all show, baby. It's been no second. I've been waiting for this since 9 o'clock.
That is a
time today. And my dad is watching. I got time today.
Listen, like that's a relationship, but it's honesty, communication, and letting a person know what you really, what you're looking for, what you're not willing to accept, what you are willing to accept. But I don't know why people chase titles so much.
So I wouldn't say chase. For me, it'd be what direction are we going in? So even if we don't have a title at the moment,
what direction do you want to go in?
Yeah, like, are we going to move towards being?
Wait, are you asking her now?
No, like, but that's a question. You get what I'm saying? But like, that's a question. Like, we're like, yeah, it can start out being physical. What is your ending expectations? Yeah, is your ending expectation? Can you control your feelings? I can have sex without emotions.
How?
What do you mean how?
Oh, well, no. You know what? I'm not going to say how. I'm going to shut my mouth because you know what? You are actually correct.
It's possible.
You're a Libra. You can do it too.
I should never told him I was a Libra.
You can do it too. I'm going to figure it out.
A sexuationship? It's possible to have a non-emotional sexuation.
Yes. No, that you know what? Yes, I had to think about that.
But
so Jay, I apologize.
But Jay sounds like he's saying he can't have it with the emotions not tied to it. Is that what you're saying? I don't want to say the wrong thing.
No, I can have it without the emotion.
Absolutely. He said the exact opposite of what you were saying.
I can make serious light to a woman and we be homies right after. You get what I'm saying? Key word, serious like. I'm not making love to you. I'm making light to you. So you get what I'm saying? But it's
making love to her too in the midst of this relationship. And for the record, my friend said it sounds like a fear of commitment.
Hell yeah, it's a fear of a commitment. I don't like contracts. That's why I work for T-Mobile. Nah, but it's you know what? It's
don't like contracts.
It's understanding of that fear of commitment. There's people that go from relationship to relationship right now who will you got commitment issues. No, I don't. I commit to shut up. You have commitment issues. I know I have commitment issues, and that comes from family. That comes from being abandoned by my past trauma. I know what my past traumas is. Yeah. But if I'm upfront and honest, if I tell you, women can do it too. If a female came to me and was like, listen, I'm in school, I work, I just need my back blown out 2-3 times a week.
That's
no
it.
Strings attached. You're busy, I'm busy. Whenever we can make it happen, we can make it happen, just as long as we make it happen. And that's it. No spending the night. You know what I mean? No good morning text. No what you doing during the day text. It's here. Time to clock in.
Bro, what up, bro? What up, G?
Ooh, right. Or it can be like, yo, I'm emotionally unavailable right now. Boom.
Yeah.
I have no emotions to give right now, but if you need your back scratch, what's up?
Some way or another.
Women can do that too. But if I'm putting that out there, if I tell you,
we just get reprimanded faster than men do.
I thought you said we just gay. I was about to say, what's that got to do with it?
I mean, that don't make no sense. So what?
I swear to God, I thought Eb said, yo, we're just gay. Like
what? Like, that's all.
Yes, we're happy as shit.
This show done took a turn for, what that got to do with anything?
Right.
All right. But, I mean, I'm glad you came out, but, that ain't got nothing to do.
Be honest. Be honest. Like, yo, like I want family, I want kids, I want marriage. So I'm only dealing with someone that wants kids, family, and marriage. You're not for me, we could be friends.
Mm-hmm. Honesty, if without honesty, it ain't gonna work. Whatever you choose, whatever route you choose to go, you go that route. As long as
I just got out of a relationship. I just want to have fun.
Mm-hmm. And you're gonna find somebody that's gonna line up with your beliefs. If this is what you want, there's somebody out there for you. You just gotta find them.
Sometimes you will, sometimes you won't.
We have to remove what we've been programmed to think. We have to remove what we've been programmed to think. When a person tells someone they're dating multiple people, they automatically assume fucking.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
True.
True. Yep.
True.
I could be dating 5 people, but fucking someone completely different. Like, I'm just dating y'all. I'm trying to find out what I like and love, don't like, what I'm willing to deal with out of the 5 of y'all.
And nothing wrong with that.
It's not, doesn't mean we're intimate.
I encourage it. You should do it.
But why is it so hard for people to be dating, say 2, 5, whatever people, but not be able to express to the other people, like, yes, I am dating others?
Because women don't want to be looked at as quote unquote hoes, and men don't want to be looked at as quote unquote dogs or piece of shit or ain't shit niggas.
But if we're being honest, the person that you're talking to, it's that getting over that past trauma of being looked at in that way from somebody else that probably looked at you that way, and understanding and trusting that the person you're dealing with isn't going to look at you in that sense.
But then you also have to deal with the people who you are dating, understanding that you're not the only one, and I don't want to be.
Yeah, that's kind of like I get it. Because some people, they might look at it as okay, well then you don't need to date me then.
Yeah,
I get that. Real quick
you
though,
giving somebody else my time. Yeah, go ahead.
So I just got a message in. I'm gonna say who it's from in a minute. The message was, ask them why get upset, and it kind of goes back a couple minutes, but ask them why get upset when you say no that one night he really want to hit. What he is saying is true, but what he's not saying is he's scared if more than a boo relationship. Oh, and then he has the mind blowing thing going, and then someone or this person says, keep in mind I'm watching. So this is from my father.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
It's like, keep in mind, I'm watching. Oh, we know. But
don't get too crazy now. Don't have me jump on this Zoom.
Salute, sir.
All right.
Raise the queen.
The thing, though, is, are you scared
button
of
up my top button.
more than a relationship?
Am I scared of what?
Because I guess he's saying, would you be scared more, I guess, of it becoming more than a relationship or whatever?
At this current time, yeah, I not scared. I tend to take people's feelings into consideration. That's why I'm honest, and I would expect and love the honesty. So again, if we're 2-3 months into it, like in a situation, and you tell me like your feelings are intense, then I would fall back. I would be considerate enough to fall back to say, all right, well, let's end it. Like let's end it, because obviously you want more and I don't want to waste your time. During my I got separated in 2011. I got divorced in 2016. From 2011 to now, I've wasted a lot of women time. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like shit. I feel like shit because I've wasted your time. You get what I'm saying? So that's why now I'm always upfront and always honest. I'm emotionally unavailable. I have commitment issues, and I don't have the patience right now to
figure it all out.
Yeah, I don't like I'm healing right now. So T, you right. And why not? Why be sexually active or why,
come back
do all of that during the time of healing? But it's just because to me, sex is an activity, and sex is fun. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Jay,
I
I
want to
wanna,
make it like
listen,
we shouldn't do it.
Jay, yo, I really want you to go 30 days. A 30-day fast.
Oh shit! Oh, good luck, Jay. Be strong, brother. Be
No,
strong.
seriously, no, because I feel that if Jay, and it could just be my opinion, if Jay focuses just on his healing and not add that in there, he'll start to become better.
Accelerate his healing at a faster pace.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Like she right. That's some real, like, you know what I mean? I'm with that. But good luck, Jay. Stay strong.
Man.
Jay, take one for the team.
But I just,
Man.
you know, and I think
Ma'am.
ma'am.
Ma'am,
Jay,
I am a
that was-
slut, okay?
No,
I am a thought. Nah.
No, but I really,
ma'am.
but I think if you just dedicate it to yourself, just dedicate everything just to you. Yes, I feel that it could be a faster process. You know, not fast, but you will start to see things heal a little bit better.
So like no sexual activity, like
None,
even
not
with
even.
you?
I mean, I'm not.
So
no. Your father is watching, young lady.
Not even self.
Yeah, you stay out of this. Ever since she said her dad was watching,
First of all,
she been quiet.
I got 3 kids.
She ain't said much shit, brother.
My dad, first of all, my dad can't talk. I'm a little so far from the tree, and he's an Aries too. So.
Oh shit. Pops,
Yeah,
she
but
said it,
I
not
just
me.
feel, Jay.
Look, I ain't got nothing to do with that, Pops. No disrespect.
So nothing at all. Like no Pornhub, no OnlyFans. Like I can't, not even.
Jay, nothing. And
It's
also,
strictly healing.
So that means see,
Strictly
for people,
healing.
we can't sit
Strictly
on.
no sexual healing.
Look,
Hold on, say that again, Ed?
as a female, then we can't sit on any kind of heated seats in the car. Is what you're telling me? Because
Oh shit.
that's like.
All right. I got heated seats in my car. Now I look at them totally different.
yeah,
Like,
now you gonna make me look at
oh,
it.
damn.
So you use your heated seats, right?
Yeah.
When my butt is cold,
Yeah, like I'm
You know it does something else.
I'm not getting in that
for me
conversation.
it don't.
Oh, okay. Thank you. All right. Thank you. My daughter sit on my heated seat, man.
I know. I'm like my
What's going on? Oh, I got to go. I'm about to leave this
Look
dude
at heated
right
seats
now.
a lot differently tomorrow. Y'all get in your car seats.
Listen, I'm gonna turn it off now, Tyrone.
No, I'm just. I done checked out of this conversation already. Like I'm just waiting on Jay's response to the healing. Go finish what you were saying today about the healing. Because Jay was on it. He was ready to heal, and then we started talking about heated seats, and it just went left. So let's get back on Jay's healing in 30 days and all that good stuff. That's what we should be talking about. Look at Jay. Jay like, I don't want to talk about this. Like,
No. Jay texting all his people right now.
I'm sorry.
Like, I hope you're not watching this, but I gotta start this healing process.
Rain check.
Oh,
Not tonight. Not tonight.
No, but seriously, I think just pick a time when you want to start. But I feel like it should be
He's about to
soon.
get it all out. Hit all them walls, Jay. Hit all them walls.
And since you like to talk, well, I don't know if you like to write, document it. Write how you've been feeling each day, and see what comes up. See what triggers you.
He's gonna become angry.
See what motivates you in that time.
Fuck your phone, lady.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you, man?
I am your mother. My bad, Mom.
You ain't been right for 30 days. I don't know what's going on with you, but you gotta change something about yourself. Look,
you gotta release that sexual tension somehow. They're telling you to find another way.
Do it. No, I honestly could do it. I like the journal. And I think I could do. I can do that, but it's like I don't think it's going to heal the. I ain't gonna say that because you never know what's gonna happen.
I mean, I don't know if you pray. You gotta pray on it too, though. Jay.
I'm not a religious person,
okay.
So it's really more manifesting or
okay.
No,
meditate.
I have to get into meditating and I journal.
Do you write songs?
No.
I ain't gonna hold you. I do like listen and I do look at like people on the outside in their relationships, and I do get song ideas, TV show, movie ideas from that shit. And that's why I think like because I do have a lot of female friends that do, ask me for advice. You get what I'm saying? And I really take their situation into like damn, that's a dope song. This is a dope concept. Like, Keisha Cole, where you at? I need, I need
Real, might as well get that check.
Ayyyeee, cool. What's up?
So you gotta write a song about your journey.
But it's like, nah, it's just that movie 40 Days, 40 Nights.
You can't listen to Sexual Healing. You can't listen to Trey Songz, Chris Brown.
I'm a heathen to the flesh. Valentine's Day, we're gonna have to do it after February.
Oh, listen, Jay. I said pick. Listen, I told him to pick the day, but
February.
You gotta
15th.
let me know, Jay.
February 15th.
Okay.
Nah, but
listen,
so we gonna make that the date.
Do you want to start on February 15th?
We can start. Wait.
We're gonna check in with you. We're gonna go live.
Oh, that's March 26th.
Check-in, Jay.
We're gonna do a check-in.
It would be
every
a check-in.
Monday.
We're gonna do a check-in.
We're gonna do a quick 15 minutes with Jay. Then we're gonna come back around to our Mind Your Mental Mondays. But we're gonna check in with Jay because everybody that's been watching, they're gonna see you putting in on this if you go on ahead and sign in on the dotted line, sir.
How many razor blade gloves? Like, like shit.
So listen, I want you to marinate on it.
Take all the lotion out the house.
Yeah, your whole face gonna be dry, dog. Well, that face check. Jay's face been checked for 30 days. I can't have no lotion. I can't have no Vaseline, lotion, no shea butter.
I'm gonna be ashy Larry for 30 days.
Try to put some nails on your fingers since she be doing nails. Have her put the nails on.
Nah, I definitely. I'm gonna do it February 15th. I'll start.
Ooh.
Okay.
Be strong, brother.
Only because I gotta do a Valentine's Day mix. So playing all that Valentine's love music.
We're gonna have to find out if he did anything prior to the February 15th day.
No, he got a free pass until the 15th.
Yes, yeah.
Once the 15th hit, then we check.
Oh, so, Jay, 12:01. So, like, what time on the 15th? Like, are we doing 12 a.m., 12:01, or are we going to do like
in the morning?
We can do 12:01. We can do.
You don't sound confident, Jay. Jay don't sound confident. Oh,
no. I'm just saying.
I'm not doing it.
I don't know, man.
Because it's Valentine's Day, and that could spill over.
Yeah, nah. I'm chilling.
Somebody just said we got faith in you, Jay. Nisha.
They believe in you.
Nah, yeah, we're gonna do it. We're going to 12:01. 12:01.
Okay.
The 15th. We're gonna go on a I'm gonna sell a little bit. I'm gonna sell a little bit.
Yeah, I'm going on a.
He said I sell cell phones. I don't sell a bit, but now he's about to sell a little bit.
About to sell a little bit.
This show done took a turn, man. Just 20 minutes ago, the dude was like, "Man, I don't sell a bit, nothing, man. That's a cell phone." Now look at it, man. That's growth. That's growth in 20 minutes, baby. Look at that.
Hey, so I want to make an announcement about it. Accountable. Everybody's gonna be
please. Yes, I want everybody to check in on me. Send me a message. Tag me in the post.
Yes.
And thank you.
We should make it a hashtag, man. 30 days.
After you do it, maybe I'll think about it.
Try 30 days.
And I'm a journal about it. I got me crying. I'm a journal about it. Nah, I'm a journal about it. That is a dope idea because it's just like I'm healing, but it's right. It's almost like when a person like you going to the gym or not, like you working out or not.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? We should open it up to not just Jay. If somebody out there watching, they want to take this 30-day challenge with Jay, step on up and take the challenge. Matter of fact, if Ed or Talaya want to step up and take the 30-day challenge, they could do it too.
Yeah, you my challenges.
So y'all taking the challenge with
Well, actually, it's not really.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I have done it. I just came off a fast.
No, I said, are you gonna take one now?
With Jay?
Yeah, like take the 30-day challenge in February. When you started today, the 16th? 16th? Yeah, February
15th.
February 15th. So Talaya and Jay gonna be challenged.
Time out, Tyrone.
You gonna take? Huh?
Hold up, Tyrone. I know you married and all, but you jumping on this challenge?
No, I'm like, what kind of shit is that? No, man. Absolutely not.
Hey, laying next to my wife for 30 days.
Like,
out the bump.
That's outrageous.
She gonna cut that.
So I'm taking this challenge because I feel the same way.
Okay, well, all right, so we're out of it. And Talaya, you taking the challenge today?
She said she just came off a fast.
Yeah, I literally just came off of
I mean,
one.
she's excited to go into whatever she's going in.
But you know what, Jay? I can fast. I can do a fast with you, so I can fast from something.
We got two. Anybody else out there want to step in this challenge, to the 30-day challenge? Get at Eb Monumental one day. We're gonna see.
I can't wait to put this out there. Y'all make me so happy.
And I'm an intermittent fast during those 30 days too.
You're gonna be strong. They gonna come out. He on like 165. After this month, Jay gonna be. Yeah, this was the best month of my life, baby. I'm ready. And good luck to whoever jumps in after that 30 challenge with Jay.
Whoever gonna get whatever after y'all come off of it, prayers to them, because y'all gonna be looking. Y'all remember the scary movie where he, had sex with the girl and he came and she ended up on the ceiling.
That was a scary movie.
Painted her ass on the ceiling.
Whatever comes after this, you guys, more power to you. I support it. I love y'all.
Love you too.
Y'all every move.
Oh, shout out to my sis. She in here. I said, I didn't even know that was her in there. That's what's up. Hey, shout out to you, sis. You joining the 30-day challenge, sis?
Nisha just said she's doing it too.
She's doing it? Oh, well, I get this in there. All right. That's what I'm talking about.
I love it. I love to see it. Wait.
I'm not seeing the comments.
I asked my dad if he about to do it.
Oh, Lord.
All right, I'm not even man. Don't tell us about that conversation.
I don't want to.
You might get disowned. You might get disowned after that, man. Like what?
Don't you bring that nonsense in my house?
What's wrong with you? How dare you?
Get out!
I'm your father. I'm your father.
World, I'll take you out.
That's funny.
Yeah,
Oh
but yeah,
God,
it's
guys, this has been great.
it's just. And like I said, I'm gonna keep the honesty thing going on. I'm gonna be honest, but I'm gonna be strong. I mean,
I feel like you can already do it because you just said your focus is on your school, on your work, on everything that you got going for yourself. I already think that mentally, because we brought it up, it might be something that you're like, oh man, but if we didn't even talk about sex today, I think you would have been fine. You probably would have been like, you know what? I ain't even thinking about it because I'm working on this beat or I'm working on, this. So you already got
30 days to go by fast.
It's going to go by fast, especially in February.
That 30 days going to go quick.
Yeah, especially like the end of February.
I'm not going to agree with them on that part, but I will say it's going to go by.
It's going to go by. Once you get in the groove, you'll be good.
Mm-hmm. And you got to get your meditation.
You're going to come out mentally stronger, too. You're going to come out mentally strong. You like, you might do everything you needed to do. Just use it for everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, it ain't just about that. You focus on the beat. Whatever you're working on, you just step it up that month. Then that next month, it's yours.
All right, my Libra brother.
So all my boos out there, if I go silent, y'all know why. I'm blocking all y'all.
That's funny.
Get away from me, Jezebel.
Stay on your podcast next week. Make sure you mention that you're going celibate on February 15th.
Right. Get away from me, you Jezebel.
They're gonna be flying at you all month now. You celibate this month, huh? Look at this.
You seen 40 days or 40? I think that's what it's called. 40 days, 40 nights. When the dude had to when he had to go without doing it, his co-workers tossing it at him.
Yeah, and it will be temptation. It really will come at you harder.
And I work in a mall.
Look at how he looking right now. He like,
I look
But your goals, healing, goals, meditation.
And you gonna start meditating too. That's it. You start meditating that first day. February 15th, start meditating.
No, he should start before, so it could already be kind of embedded.
True. You should start now. So by then, to give it a couple weeks, you'll be strong at it.
I work in a mall. I work next to a wine shop, cheesecake factory.
But you're healing. Oh my goodness.
You can taste different foods.
Them things be walking.
Take on new adventures, Jay.
I believe in you, brother.
Take on new adventures. Try
about to start crocheting.
Right. Crochet.
Go ahead.
Look, I want to see that big J blanket you about to come out with.
Now you're gonna have a sweater. You're gonna have one of them sweaters that don't stretch at all. It's gonna be. You're gonna crochet it on it.
Oh my gosh.
Perfect time. I'm going to work and coming home going to sleep.
Hey, way to be.
It's 5 o'clock. I'm sleepy.
I'm so tired. I am so tired.
So tired.
I ain't got nothing else to do. Let me just go on to sleep.
Good night. It's Saturday at 2 p.m. What are you talking about? I'm so tired.
Worn out. There's been a lot going on. Yeah.
Right. Nah, it was definitely. I'm glad we had this talk. Like, I'm glad we was actually able to catch this vibe.
Word.
I talk about this shit all day.
Awesome. I just want to do a quick recap real quick. We talked about relationship, situationship, Jay getting in his celibateness. Talaya going with him. Nisha, she on the line. She going with him too. Look, I'm just praying for all y'all. But aside from all that, thank you for being on the show tonight. You guys were amazing.
Thank you for having me.
I learned so much. And again, I understand everybody is different or whatever, but it's so much that we're all alike in that I still was able to take something from y'all. So I appreciate you for it.
Remember, honesty is the best policy, man. Just honesty is the best policy.
Yeah, don't let them expectations ruin your relations.
Woo! Try to keep expectations out of it. No assumptions, no expectations, none of that.
And then, like, let's get rid of the comparison. I forgot the president that said it, but comparison is the thief of joy. So you comparing yourself to other people's situations, not knowing, you know, such and such may be happy on Facebook, but on Twitter she pissed the hell off. You get what I'm saying? Like,
personalities.
What Drake say? I know a girl that's happily married till she put down her phone.
Yeah.
Like, that shit is real. Like you gotta kind of gotta, everybody has issues, everybody has things going on, but like let's get rid of those titles, let's get rid of those expectations, let's get rid of comparisons, let's get rid of relationship goals. Like, I mean, like that's not and let's get rid of these celebrity relationship goals.
Yeah.
Like,
for real.
You get what I'm saying? So it's that's real. So and therapy, seek therapy, face those childhood traumas. Because fellas, we have mommy issues too. We have daddy issues.
And women have mommy issues as well.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So let's, pray to whomever you pray to, manifest, do what you gotta do, become one. You get what I'm saying? But let's just be great, especially with this COVID shit. Like,
oh yeah, absolutely.
Like it's nuts.
Let me just tell you, I said women have mommy issues, and my child just walked in the door grinning from ear to ear. Like, first of all,
hold on, Mommy. Don't end the show just yet. Yeah, speaking of mommy issues.
Right, like, what do you know about mommy issues already at the age of almost 11?
That's hilarious.
Nah.
Right.
But see, I don't know. Do you want to say anything or add anything?
No, I just thank you all for this conversation, Jay. I thank you for even considering to take a 30-day timeout, pause. But I just really like how you are touching on childhood traumas. That and that's something that we all really, really need to focus on is our childhood traumas and asking hard questions, and just knowing love languages and being open and honest about what you want or what you need to keep going. So I do really thank y'all for that. And that was my little last tidbit.
Tyrone, you got anything you want to say?
Tyrone, you ain't got nothing to say, my brother?
I know you didn't ask us anything.
Yeah, I think your mic was off, Eb.
Yeah, Eb's talking with me here.
I didn't want to cut her off, but nah, man, thank y'all for having me, man. It's been a pleasure. Yeah, man, that's it, man. Like, relationship, focus on taking care of yourself, making yourself the best person you could be going into a relationship, and make sure you drop the expectations and just be.
Yeah.
Find somebody that's compatible. Y'all grow together and get through the tough times so you could enjoy the good times, and that's it, man. Peace and love. Thank you for having me again.
Absolutely.
Jay's stay strong, brother.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
I know you is, but it's been nice, man. This is dope. This was dope. And we on for an hour and a half, man. I thought I was gonna be in bed by now, honestly. Man.
Listen,
you know what I mean,
I told you when the conversations be going, I don't even want to stop the thing. I just be like, "Oh, we gonna keep talking." People already know.
I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it.
Started late like this too. Sometimes I like to have it at this time because a lot of people get to actually watch or jump in when they can or whatever once the kids are in bed. So it just makes it easier on these type of topics. Any other topics, I'll usually have it at the 8:30 time slot. But yeah, man. So thank y'all. I know we're gonna have, like I said, Jay, we're gonna bring you back on when it comes back to February. And we're gonna see right before it starts. We're gonna see how you're feeling.
Yeah, y'all make sure y'all bring me back for that one. I want to come back when it starts, but I gotta give them positive vibes through the boom, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, today is starting too.
We're gonna give him a good send off.
Talaya's like, nah, I don't know about that, dog. But, yeah. we definitely gonna give Jay good vibes. I don't need good vibes. I ain't doing it. She made every excuse that I already did. I just came off for 30 days. All right, I just did 30. I ain't doing another 30.
I just came off of that.
I said a whole year for Talaya. She's like, y'all better stop it. Y'all better stop it.
No, but I can do 30 days. I've done 30 days, and I will say, Jay, that even with like the person I did it with, we became so much stronger, just us in general. But personally, I grew, and because we had time to not focus on other stuff.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
I like that.
So,
I like that.
Well, thank you guys. Y'all all have a wonderful night.